Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Carolina Hurricanes franchise mode. So we're up here at the trade deadline, and we're only 1 point back of the playoffs, or well, the last wildcard spot currently. I don't think I'm going to actually make any trades here at the deadline. Basically, the reason our team is performing so bad, I think, is because of our penalty kill. I was looking at the lines, and there was like players that were on the penalty kill that were minus, so I figuring that it's just our penalty kill. I didn't actually look at the standings and stuff like that to see how bad our penalty kill actually is. Because if it's just our penalty kill, maybe we could turn it around if I just make those line changes on the penalty kill instead, which I already did do that. Let's see. Penalty kill. This is probably where we're struggling, I think. Maybe not. Where is our penalty kill? Okay, it's not. Yeah, it's one of the worst. 79.3. It's not the greatest. Our power play is decent too. Well, actually, it's not the greatest either. So we need to probably just like get better at our special teams, and then maybe that will help us get into the postseason. So instead of making trades, I'm gonna just like line change stuff because this team should be performing pretty well. Cause look at how deep the offensive core is. There's nobody that's below an 80. So I think we should be a good team. I think what I will do though is put Terravine into the first line, put Aho down, or well, actually Aho and Skinner change them. I'm going to go to the special teams lines, and I'm going to give Aho first line power play time. Put Skinner, how's good Skinner's passing? Wait, was that a 90? 88. I'll put Skinner on... No, actually, I'll switch Skinner and Brown here, and then I'll put Brown as the #1 center. Put Rask there, and Kempe on the wing. Yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, I think that's all I'll do. Because I already changed the penalty kill line, so that's all I'm going to do, and I'm just going to hope that we get into the playoffs. If we don't, at least we still have our first, which means we still could technically have a lottery pick and have a chance to get the first overall pick. So I'm just going to continue with the simulation. Hopefully we have a good month here, and if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Started off with a shootout win, and wow, okay, that is a horrible loss against the Sharks and then a loss against Vancouver. There's 2 more wins. 3 more wins. That's good to have multiple wins in a row, especially at this time. Games against Columbus are huge because that's the team that we're kind of chasing for that last spot right now. Looks like all the places are actually A-, so it's good to scout anywhere, I guess. Let's scout in Russia for defensemen. Continue. There's another win. Nice. And another win. This team is winning games at this time, but oh, this game against Columbus is actually huge. I think because Columbus probably still in the same spot around. Let's see, where are they? Oh, we are in... Wow, Columbus dropped out of it. Wow. Damn, and we went into it, so... Yeah, we're luckily holding on to a playoff spot by the skin of our teeth. So we got to keep winning games. This is a big game. Even though Columbus dropped off, but we need to win against divisional opponents. Like the Islanders games, those are important. And it's a 1-0 loss. Come on, guys. And the Sens are almost 500 hockey, which is not good. Hopefully they're still out of a playoff race. Come on, guys. There you go, beating the Sens. Now we got 2 games against the Islanders. These ones are huge, I think, because wasn't the Islanders the other team in the wildcard spot? Yes, the Islanders are the other team in the wildcard spot, so they could technically pass us if we lose both games. So we obviously want to win these games, or at least get a 1 point in both of them. There's a 1-0 win in regulation. Nicely done. Or maybe, yeah, it was in regulation because it would have said OT win. And there's another regulation win. Those are huge wins that could help us clinch soon. We got 5 games left, all against almost divisional teams. Have we clinched yet? No, we have not clinched yet, but we are getting very close to. So we actually might just squeak into the playoffs. for like the 4th time in 5 years. I don't even know how many times we've made it now. There's another win over Detroit. Nicely done, boys. And we have qualified for the playoffs. So despite having a really horrible month of February, we battled back in March with those line changes that I made, and we have made the playoffs again. I think it's the 4th time in 5 years. There's an 8-4 loss. I don't mind losing some games now and again. There's an OT loss, and will we get a 41st win? Come on, guys. And we lose. So we finished the season actually below 500, 40, 31, and 11. A pretty bad record, but we still managed to actually make the playoffs, which is the surprising thing. So let's take a look at the standings, and then we'll check the player stats, and then we'll see who we're up against in the first round. So yeah, this episode might be very short. I might go over some of the other stuff like around the league and whatnot, just add a bit more time to it, but it might be a very short episode. So in the entire league, we probably finished 14th, which is not horrible. It's right around the middle. 91 points. Goals for per game on average, we were not actually that good. Yeah, we were scoring 2.79 goals per game. So yeah, not a very good offensively based performance during the season. Defensively, though, we were one of the best defensive teams. Well, top 10 at least, I think. 2.61. Power play percentage actually dropped since I made the moves. 19.5%. So one of the worst power plays. Definitely needs to pick up for the playoffs. And our penalty kill went up to an 80%. So actually that increased, but it was still one of the worst. So we definitely need to improve our penalty kill and all that stuff. 6 shorthanded goals, which might have been... Yeah, it was one of the most offensively shorthanded penalty kill units. We were 22, 13, and 6 on home ice, and 18, 18, and 5 on the road. In our last 10, though, we are 6, 3, and 1. So at least we made the playoffs. Let's take a look at our player stats. I wonder how Ulanov finished off the season. So Aho 63 points in 82 games, Falk 58 points, Logan Brown 57, Teravainen 56, Hannafin 50, Skinner 49, Rask 44, Kempe 40, Slavin 37. Josh Anderson came around and put up 26 points in his first season with us. Gauthier as well, 26 points, Nikas 23, Aston Reese 22, Kapanen 21, Wad 19, Fleury 18, Bean 12, Lewis Ryan 6 and 16 as a depth guy, Mata 6 points in 82 games, and a minus 15. Damn. Yeah, I think Oli Mata might go this year, even though we just picked him up like last season or whatever it was. Nedeljkovic finished 27, 19, and 8 with 7 shutouts, a 9.16 save percentage, and a 2.64 goals against average. While Ulanov didn't play the greatest during his rookie season, 7, 8, and 2 with 1 shutout, a 9.12 save percentage, and a 2.48 goals against average. Hopefully that gives him enough growth, though, for next season where he could be our starter or something like that. And then LaFontaine also played a couple of games for us during those injuries to Nedeljkovic. He won 6-4 and 1 with a 9.36 save percentage and a 1.78 goals against average. So let's take a look at the AHL. So LaFontaine, had another really stellar year down there in the minors. Salmonen played solid as well, and Havlid as well. In terms of forwards, let's see the good prospects. So Hayton, 54 points. Malone, 41 points. Fritz, 40 points, up to a 75. Nice. Gibbons, 39 points, up to a 75 as well. Poirier, 30 points. And I think that's it for good prospects. Yep. Okay, so now let's see who we are going up against in the first round of the playoffs. Hopefully it's not too scary of a team. Once we check the lines for that team, we will maybe go look at who picked up points for them during the regular season, just so we can kind of compare, see who led the team in points for them and whatnot. So we're going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So this is our 3rd time, I think, playing the Tampa Bay Lightning in the playoffs before. Last year we knocked them out in the 2nd round, so they're looking for some redemption. They have home ice this year. I'd assume their lineup is still just as beastly as it was last year. which like they had a really deep defensive core, forward core, goaltending, everything. So Palat, Stamkos, Kucherov, yeah, we know those guys. They're deadly as shit. And then second line, you got Pontus Aberg. That's kind of interesting. With Tyler Johnson and Braden Point. Definitely Johnson and Point are really good complementary players to add after this first line. Third line, Reeder, Cirelli, and Radish. Wow, Radish is up to an 84. And Cirelli an 82. Never seen those guys that high. And in the fourth line, you got Volkov with Howden and Killorn. So, yeah, definitely a very good forward core. I would assume they're a very good offensively based team still. Defensively, Hedman and Sergachev. Cal Foote is up to an 86. Wow. Strawman 81, Martinez 81, and Cernak 77. So their defensive core got a bit weaker, but they still have 3 legitimate, really good defensemen. Goaltending, Vasilevsky is very good, and Forsberg is kind of a weak backup. And then scratch, they got Lipinov, who's also pretty good, Lear, and Marcus Granlund. So yeah, this team must be really scary on the power play. Yeah, that is definitely a scary power play. So I think, yeah, they're probably just still a special team based. Like, they're really good on the power play, and they're good offensively minded team. So we got to shut them down defensively, and we got to pick up our penalty kill, and hopefully it could end up playing better than Tampa Bay's power play is. So let's take a look at who led the league and all that sort of stuff in points. I'm not going to check Tampa Bay's stats necessarily because I feel like there's got to be at least a couple of them in the top 10 in the league for points, like Stamkos and Kucherov. So let's see how the league fared this year. So Patrick Kane, 98 points this year, and he even missed one game. Malkin, 97 points. Seguin, 97 points. Laine, 94. Scheifele, 90 points. Kopitar, 88. Stamkos, 86. So, yeah, definitely got to watch out for Stamkos. And probably the power play, right? Yep, power play, 25 points. Where's Kucherov? I haven't seen him yet. Wow, Kucherov had... Well, he was still over a point per game, but he was injured partly this year. 75 games played, 77 points. So he probably would have had a very good season if he would not have been injured for 17 games. And then goaltending leaders during the regular season, Matt Murray was looks like maybe the best goaltender. Yeah, he was the best starting goaltender maybe. No, Vasilevsky. Yeah, we got to watch out for Vasilevsky. 931 save percentage. But Ilya Samsonov, the guy I made, had a very good rookie season as well. And yeah, so that is that. Also, rookie skaters, might as well check that out. What? Have you guys ever seen Sarah Yarvi put up 63 points in 82 games? Because I've never have. Damn. He outscored Veleno even. Wow, that is weird. Anyways, this is the rookie point stuff, so you guys can see that. And in terms of rookie goaltenders, who is this? Mason McDonald. Yeah, Mason McDonald. No, wait, Thatcher Demko is still considered a rookie apparently. Interesting. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of our Carolina Hurricanes franchise mode. So next episode, we will take it to round 1 when we take on a very scary team, as always, in the Tampa Bay Lightning. So thanks, guys, for watching. See you guys next time.